amazing audience. We are live. It is July 17th. I would say it's like 1 month exact from my birthday. I was born on 17th of August, yeah. So I'm pretty excited. But more than that, I'm excited because Liz, you are real.
I am real.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Same
IRL.
So Liz Rutledge, yeah? Did I pronounce it properly?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I mean, we spoke a while ago, right? It was an amazing conversation.
It was.
You did speak over 12 minutes because
I do that.
it was that fun. Give us an update. The last time we spoke, we talked about mindfulness. We spoke about what you were starting in the schools, right?
Yep.
You got a space. There was like a new space. What was the name of the new space you all got? Do you remember? It was like a
mindfulness room.
There we go, right?
Yes.
And you were really expanding from something that you started. I mean, just because of an interesting story, you could share on that story, the thing that motivated you to do that, yeah? Give us an update. What's new?
Well, I was very impassioned to teach mindfulness to middle schoolers. So think that really icky, squishy age between sort of 12 and 14.
Yeah.
After hearing about a 14-year-old boy who, at the time I thought it was suicide, took his own life, and was motivated because I thought, how could anyone that age even know how to do that?
Yeah.
They have so much life ahead of them. And what I see is that we are teaching our children how to stress, but not how to deal with that stress and how to manage it and breathe.
At that time, your son was 14 as well, yeah?
Well, my daughter was.
Your
My
daughter.
now 17-year-old
Okay.
was, actually, I think she was 12.
Okay.
But, because this will be my 5th year teaching. So I just went
Wow.
to the school, and the short story is I've been going every week to that middle school ever since. And I just work with the kids in different formats. So sometimes we do mindfulness meditation, but just basically find your breath, take some breaths. I'll use a singing bowl sometimes or
Right.
a chime, but otherwise it's literally just giving them some tools. Like if you're feeling stressed, try having your in-breath be shorter than your out-breath and that kind of thing. And we talk about stressful situations and when it can apply. And I'll just do quick sessions with the kids. Well, the update is
Right, here
they
we
now
go.
have 2 mindfulness rooms.
Wow.
And they're replacing refocus, which is like detention, with, I forget what they're calling it, but it's essentially mindfulness time. It's like revisioning or something. But they've integrated more and more of it into the school to where now they have an elective PE gym class that's like mindful movement. They don't want to call it yoga because,
Yeah.
teenagers don't want to
Do yoga.
So it's been great, but it's been like drip, drip,
Which is cool.
drip, until
Yeah.
finally. Well, so my youngest just finished primary school a year ago, and this year her school, and I did some mindfulness there.
Now you're saying
In
primary school.
elementary.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you refer to
through.
primary school. I mean, in Trinidad, it's primary school as well.
Well, I lived in Australia.
There we
so
go.
I talk
Australia.
weird.
That's it.
I
yeah.
use weird words.
Australia does it as well. There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah.
So she just finished elementary school at 5th grade last year, and then so this year she's been at the middle school where I've been teaching. We do it as a club over there. But now the elementary school has come to me and said, would you come back?
Wow.
And they're actually paying me money
There
to
we
do it.
go. There
So,
we go.
yeah.
Like, I mean, on our conversation, not that the money thing is so important, but that's what we spoke about actually. Like, you not doing this. And then I said, like, I podcast and I don't do it for money, right? And people suggest I do podcast for money. And then you as well, like, yeah, I don't do this for money. I'm not getting paid. And I was like, hopefully soon you'll get paid. And then I asked you if you were an entrepreneur as well, right? And you was like, well, I guess I am. But that's intriguing. Like, you're getting paid for that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It means that there's value in what you're doing.
Well, I hope so. So hopefully it was one day a week. So it's not, I'm not going to pay the mortgage with it, but it feels good because this is all I want to do. And I also have my sustainability blog. So what you said at the end of our interview, you said, get a coach.
Yeah.
I remember, get a coach. And I was like, you just kept saying that. And it took me a while. This is our dog.
Yeah.
If you can't see her. I finally did.
Right.
I got a coach, an empowerment coach.
All right.
And she encouraged me to redo my website, and I had it redone. And when I saw the first draft of it, I was like, click. It's mindfulness about ourselves, our community, and the planet.
Wow.
So now I have a whole new website.
Tell us the website, though.
It's sustainable3.com.
Is
so
it?
it's
I'm spelling.
THREE.
Okay, I'm spelling 3. Okay, sustainable3.com.
So the idea being, take little steps, 1, 2, 3. So there's like levels of depth. How much do you want to have to change your life to be more green? Sorry about that.
It's cool. So the dogs are saying good afternoon.
She's not supposed to do that, but they're
well,
chatting.
I mean, we are on camera, so most of the amazing things happen.
Yes.
Which is cool.
They call that fence fighting, and it's actually really bad.
It isn't good.
No, I did not know that. But they like to talk to each other through the fence.
I think they're talking. And Mindy's like, they're being interviewed right now. She's coming back.
She's going to tell you all about it.
All right, Mindy. So, we have a segment we cover, which is your own unique real shoes, right? And it speaks about your shoes, which sandals, right? But it speaks to the concept of people don't know the stress you've seen, right? Or the challenges you've had.
Right.
Right? What is one challenge you've had over the last year?
Being mindful at home. It's really hard. I have 3 teenagers and a husband that's traveling a lot right now, and I'm trying to run this business and still be present as mom, be a good friend, be a good wife, be a good, it's the most challenging at home, and that when I'm able to be just totally chill at home, I'll know I have arrived.
Yeah, but I think that is
that's
definitely a challenge with everyone, right? Like for example, the plumber who doesn't fix his plumbing, or the mason who doesn't fix his masonry, his walls, right? Have you seen that being echoed through other people's lives? Like they have that challenge of the thing that they help people with.
Yes, I actually have witnessed that a few times and gone, oh. There's the mask we wear in public, and then there's the mask we wear at home, sort of a thing.
So okay, this guy from the Caribbean that you spoke to says he's coming to visit you. What did you think?
I said, let me know when you're in Denver, because you have a place to stay.
Which is amazing,
it's
right?
so awesome. I think it's great you're doing this.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Do you have any regrets?
About my business and stuff?
Well, hopefully not about inviting us over.
I have no regrets about inviting you over. No.
What about life? Do you have any regrets in life?
In life, I have one regret, and this is sort of like, I feel like I'm at the confessional or something. My husband was with a company for 17 years, and then he was given like the golden parachute, and he didn't have to work. He didn't really have to work anymore because he'd been saving and investing. And how I handled that situation was not so great because I was worried because he's our main source of income.
Yeah.
So I regret, like, if I could go back and change my reaction to that and see how happy he was and let him be that. But now he's back working and traveling, and I miss him. And so that's probably my latest regret.
That's interesting. It's interesting that you went to the depth to actually think about that. I think that actually speaks to who you are, though, to identify that, because some people wouldn't. Did he like did he indicate that, or was that something that you just picked up on?
Oh no, he's indicated. Yeah.
Okay.
He jokes that I sent him back to the mines and all this stuff. Yeah. So, and it's like, you know what though? I did, but now he's kind of in a situation where he's just got to stay for a while now.
Yeah. So he's happy.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
No, he's not really happy
Okay.
with his job, but he's making some good friends in this process. So I suspect, you never know. You know, if everything happens for a reason, maybe.
I love the truth that you represent, like just being true, right? Where did that come from?
Lots of work. I just didn't have the easiest childhood necessarily, but like when I turned 35, my best friend died very suddenly, and we'd known each other since we were 3. Did I tell you this story already?
You did.
Yeah.
But they didn't hear it.
And she, well, it's a long story, but just suffice it to say, something woke me up in that moment to where I didn't want to live my life as a poor me anymore. I didn't want to feel sorry for myself anymore, and I was sick all the time and had back pain. And then a few things clicked into place, and I did the landmark forum, and that's probably the biggest one, because in that seminar and then that year, I gave up a lot of my resentments and, you know, stories in my head about I can't do this or that. So yeah, doesn't mean it's not scary.
It is what it is.
To put yourself out there.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Is there anything else you'd like to share in closing with our amazing audience?
Your amazing audience. I'm just so excited you're doing this. I think it's fantastic that you're traveling around and following up and helping people shine their light, you know?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate
you.
that. Liz, thank you for being on What Is Inspired, my 12-minute convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
Kaboom! Well, boom. Boom.